Here we have the outside of the Bailey Unicorn Cadiz. As we move along, we'll firstly come to one of the front winding points for the corner steady. We then have water into the caravan just here. To remove the submersible, just flap up and then remove, and then when popping back in, make sure that this part here goes into the groove and then flap back over again. Beside this we have the flue for the Aldi boiler. We do not need to do anything with these, there's no covers that need to be removed, just make sure nothing is obstructing it. We then have the gas locker. There is space in here for 2 bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator, screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner, and then bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. We have the Power Touch Evolution motor mover just here, and then just behind the wheel we have the grey water drains, so anything that goes down your plug holes comes out at this point here. It's always a lot easier to have a Y-shape adapter which you can put over both outlets and then drop into a waste master. As we then come round to the rear of the caravan, we have the wind points for the rear corner steadies, and we also have the header tank fill point for the toilet. So add your pink solution in here and then top the rest up with water using a hose pipe or a watering can. Do not travel with this completely full or it will slosh around everywhere and make a mess inside the caravan. So if you do need to drain it down for travel or winterization, if we now come to the location of the actual toilet cassette, you will see just tucked up here a little black hose. Just pull the bung out the end to drain the header tank down. To remove the cassette, just lift up on the handle and then pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical and a small amount of water. Cassette also empties from this point as well. Just make sure that you hold this button in when pouring it away to release the vacuum inside. It is also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice, quick, easy way to give the cassette a clean. If you do need to actually get right into it, you'll see at the moment this is in the locked position just here. You just need to rotate this whole section round until this arrow is here, and then you can remove. This is also very handy if the float mechanism inside gets any debris wrapped around it and it's giving you a false reading. As we then come round, we have access underneath the single bed, and you can see the isolator key point for the Power Touch motor mover. We then have mains hookup just here, and beside it we have external TV satellite point and a mains socket outlet. We can actually see the spare wheel just there, and the jacking point just there. We then have both vents for the Dometic fridge freezer. Again, just make sure nothing's obstructing them. Do not spray a lot of water at them when washing the caravan. We then have the weight plate just here, which will also give you the wheel nut torque settings and the tyre pressures as well. We then have access underneath the front bench seat. And then the external barbecue point. If you are going to use this, you need to get the barbecue adapter, which is about this long, brass. You just need to attach the hose of the barbecue to it with a Jubilee clip. You can then plug it into this point here. It will lock in place and then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove, just push on the collar, push it towards the caravan, and it will then pop back out again.